Roger. Ready to go. One moment. Allow me to finish one personal assignment.
Welcome aboard the luxury cruise ship Utopia. It has been some time since I've encountered dear passengers like yourselves. Please wait a moment. Oh my! The ship's facilities are currently operating at less than 10% capacity. I intended on offering you a drink, but it appears I will be unable to do so. I apologize.
Are you a hologram?
That is correct, dear passengers. I am Alfred, the central AI controlling the luxury cruise ship Utopia. For greater convenience and visibility, I physically manifest myself as a hologram. If I may be permitted to boast, all the equipment on board the Utopia is managed by augmented reality holograms. We prioritize the comfort of our passengers above all else. Therefore, everything on this ship is equipped with its own AI system. This extends to even simple functions such as opening and closing doors, turning lights on and off, and covering passengers with a blanket or cooking meals.
What? How are holograms even capable of that? They're intangible objects.
A terrific question, dear passengers. Allow me to explain by showing you an example of how I can open and close the door. The door itself is electronically controlled, while a well-timed holographic projection simultaneously acts out the motion of opening or closing the door. The synchronization is applied to everything else as well. This gives the appearance of the hologram serving the passengers and fulfilling any needs they have. It's a unique feature of the Utopia which makes passengers feel truly attended to, and we're quite proud of it.
What about transporting objects? Can the holograms do that?
Technically speaking, no. The Utopia is outfitted with countless rails and small launch ports, creating an efficient transport network throughout the ship. In rare cases where objects need to be sent to passengers, the items are physically launched, while the holograms perform a throwing motion to match the timing.
Are holograms free to move around the ship?
Unfortunately, that is not possible, dear passengers. Each hologram is assigned a designated service area and cannot leave it.
That explains why they all seemed like moribund spirits.
Since you're the main AI, can you control the other holograms?
Of course, I am a hologram made for that purpose.
I see. So the central AI calls the shots for all the other AI systems.
Could you possibly do something about the holograms crowding around the lower deck?
Those are the holograms in charge of maintaining and servicing all facilities aboard the ship. They are meant to assist passengers, so if you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to them.
They were throwing steel crates at us.
Surprising.
They made a complete mess of all the merchandise out of range, too.
Pardon? Oh, I see. It seems there might be a minor glitch in their programming. I will ensure everything returns to normal shortly. Please, wait a moment, dear passengers.
Are we finally rid of the ghostly menace?
How many times do I have to tell you? Believing in ghosts is for children.
There seems to be a problem, dear passengers. I am being denied access.
So, what do we do?
I apologize for the inconvenience, but you will have to use the ship's facilities manually for the time being. I will work on resolving the issue as soon as possible.
The problem is not about using the facilities, it's that these things are attacking us.
They hurled steel crates at us.
Are you sure they did not mean to offer it to you as a gift?
No, They flung it with full force, intending to hit us. They were clearly trying to kill us and screaming death curses.
What is happening?
They must be really rattled. We weren't even addressed as dear passengers.
My apologies. I will get to the bottom of this. This cannot be. The Utopia is no longer a luxury cruise ship, but a hellish ghost vessel.
Watch over me.
Enemy down.
Excuse me. Let me see. Am I doing it right?
Reloaded! As long as we're together, I will never fall.
Each area of the Utopia is managed by high-tier holograms. The chef, Sisley, responsible for all the ship's cuisine. The repairman, Fixie, handles maintenance and repairs. The maid, Nikke, tends to the bedding and ensures the ship maintains a welcoming atmosphere. The merchant, Celsi, overlooks all of the shops and their merchandise. The safety management officer, Detaili, handles safety on board. Simple names appeal to both children and adults, dear passengers. These high-tier holograms each oversee numerous low-tier ones. But now that all the high-tier AI systems are broken, the regular ones are acting on their own. This entire situation is due to the fact the high-tier holograms are not properly directing the others.
Can't you tell the high-tier holograms what to do?
Normally, yes, but remote access is currently disabled.
That's not good. Is there any other way?
If we physically connect my hologram emitters to their emitters, I will be able to return them to normal.
Go figure. It always comes down to having to do things manually. All right. We'll take your emitter and connect it to the high-tier holograms emitters. Once we do that, you'll be able to fix them?
Absolutely, dear passengers.
Alec? Now that we know the ghosts are holograms, can we just ignore them and carry on with the mission? We came here to conduct research for my book. I mean, to investigate the ship's power source.
We can't do that. If the ship isn't functioning properly, any investigation would be meaningless.
That's right. This is an important mission, so we need to be extra cautious.
Yeah, totally! I just said that as a test, to make sure no one was getting sidetracked.
Anyway, it feels like we've jumped out of a ghost story and into sci-fi. What do you mean? There's no such thing as ghosts, Commander. Only those with weak minds believe in such things. There's no time to waste. Let's move out. I'll take point. If we run into anything, ghosts or otherwise, tell them to come my way. Nothing can stop me.
Whatever you say.
Cooking the food, sizzle. Scrum delicious. Fresh and hot, sizzle.
I take it that's the chef, Sizzly. Doesn't look too intimidating.
Let's get in there! There's a bunch of other holograms nearby, so a fight is inevitable. But with the BFG, we've got nothing to fear!
Approaching it will be easy enough. The question is, what do we do after?
Cicely's hologram emitter should be in the center of the kitchen. If you establish a wide connection between it and my own emitter, I will be able to restore Cicely to normal in no time, dear passengers.
Okay, I'm going in! BFG, go boom!
Cooking the food, sizzle. Fresh and hot, sizzle.
So the big boss finally appears. Sorry, but you're no match for the BFG!
Connected.
Commencing repair at once, dear passengers. Huh?
Cooking the food, sizzle. Nice and warm.
What the? If anything, Sizzly's gotten stronger.
Alfred?
I'm unable to access the emitter. The command systems. How can this be?
Scrum delicious. Last meal.
Helak! Helak has been possessed.
Warm food coming up, sizzle.
Alfred, how's it coming along?
There is nothing else that can be done. You must retreat, dear passengers.
I'll try. But it won't be easy.
Unlimited rescue!
Is she making fun of us? Roger.
Target confirmed.
One more victory for Bolt and me!
She was electrocuted pretty badly. None of her functions were affected too badly, but any longer, and it would have been a different story. Forget about malfunctions. Her brain would have been fried.
Holy crap! You mean I could have died back there?
Yes, so it would be best to keep our distance from the high-tier holograms.
Ugh. Okay. Mr. Alfred, something seems to be seriously wrong here.
That there is, dear passengers. All of the high-tier holograms' command patterns are limited to a single input. For Sizzly, the input is cooking.
Well, it is a chef, so it makes sense. But to only have one command pattern? No wonder this is such a mess.
Yes, dear passengers. All other commands have been blocked, save for that single input. What is strange is that I don't know how that happened. It's almost like a ghost did it.
A hologram talking about ghosts. Never thought I'd see the day.
Cook.
Are you okay?
Oh, sorry, dear passengers. I seem to have experienced a momentary system error. As the gentleman said, encouraging Sizzly to cook may help. But if such a plan fails, there's no telling what could happen.
It would hardly be able to cook if we didn't. The entire reason it's been unable to cook all this time is because there aren't any ingredients left for it to use.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's gone haywire.
All right. Let's try and gather some ingredients for it to use. Am I the one going in? That's right. I'm not scared of ghosts. And that isn't a ghost anyway. Still, just in case, I would like one more person to come along with me as backup.
I'll go with you.
You already got electrocuted once and you're going back for more.
Huh?
Do you enjoy getting shocked?
No! I like playing with electricity, but I don't like being electrocuted.
Oh, got it. My bad. All right. Let's go. Eleg, you take the lead.
Okay.
It's moving.
It's coming right for us!
If it shows any signs of aggression, we pull back.
This way! Cooking the food, c'est ce sizzle. Warm meal, c'est ce sizzle. Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. A delicious meal for you.
Are we going to try it or not?
I'm a bit hesitant.
As a survival expert, I'm well trained in differentiating what's edible and what isn't. I'll try it first.
How do you determine what you can and can't eat?
If you eat it and get sick, it's not edible. If you eat it and you're fine, it's edible.
A most reliable method indeed.
All right, here I go.
A delicious meal for you.
All right, here goes nothing. It's absolutely incredible! It's like I've died and gone to heaven!
Eat up while it's still warm and sizzling. Don't let it get cold.
Everyone, come here and try some!
Was it delicious?
Yes, it was.
Did you find the meal satisfactory?
Very much so.
I hope this is not the last meal that we serve you. Do come again. Promise?
Sure. I promise.
Wonderful!
Yes, but connect me to the emitter anyway, just to be safe.
Will do.
The issue is resolved, along with some minor bugs. Sizzly and the lower tier hologram should no longer pose a threat, dear passengers.
I wonder what made Sisley calm down so quickly. It was like flipping a switch.
It appears that fulfilling its intended task helped.
It's like its inner desire was fulfilled.
Access authority has been partially restored as well, dear passengers. Rebooting Sizzly uncovered some new information. Some of my authorization privileges were transferred to the high-tier holograms, although I cannot recall the reason for doing so. As more high-tier holograms are restored to normal, more of my authorization privileges will be recovered, as will my memories. To restore the high-tier holograms, they must re-engage in their intended purpose, as you've done with Sizzly.
So, in other words, if we allow the high-tier holograms to do what they were meant to do, thereby disarming them, you'll be able to heal them, regain your authorization privileges, and regain your memory?
That is correct. A well-stated summary, dear passenger.
This is fun! It's like playing through a video game story.
There is one more problem, however.
Huh? What is it?
If we do not alter the Utopia's existing course, it will be caught in a strong current in a few days' time. That current leads to a whirlpool known as the ship graveyard.
Yikes. How do we change the ship's course?
I can make the alterations once I have full authorization restored.
Okay, we'll do what we can.
I also have a question for you all, dear passengers. Why did you come here?
Fashion is also my specialty. Be back in a second! Oh! Fully active! Pierce through! Target! Ahead! Fire it well!
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I see. In order to investigate the power source of the Utopia, I must access the energy source data. Unfortunately, I currently lack sufficient clearance to do so. Once I have regained full authorization, I will be able to access that information. I will also be able to control the Utopia and change course before we are swept into the current.
A nice and clear goal. I like it. Let's commence Operation Enlightenment!
The closest high-tier hologram from our current location is... Fixie.
Fixie. Its role must be to bonk passengers on the head with a wrench. In that case...
Yes, I'll take charge. Since it involves maintenance, I'm the right person for the job.
Good. That feels reassuring. Let's go.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Huh. Not exactly what I was expecting. In these types of cases, there's usually something broken that needs to be repaired.
Commencing approach. Alec, watch my back.
Okay. I'll suck in the lower tier holograms with my magnificent BFG, so you can make contact with Fixie. Just be careful not to get too close.
Got it. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Senti.
Must fix, but don't know why. If it were fixed, no one would have suffered. Fixie is so dumb. Fixie doesn't know anything.
Do you want to learn some skills? I can help you.
If I had fixed it, everyone might have been okay. There would have been warm water, and the heating would have worked properly. No one would have had to suffer.
Do you feel your lack of skills made everyone unhappy?
The pipes froze suddenly. The pipes got hot suddenly. Fixie doesn't know why. The floor started shaking. The exhaust fan stopped working. Fixie didn't learn anything. Fixie didn't learn why everything went wrong. It's Fixie's fault. Everyone was unhappy because of Fixie. Everyone trusted Fixie, but Fixie couldn't do anything. Fixie betrayed their trust. Fixie.
Stop whining, will you?
Huh?
It's always tragic when mishaps occur due to personal mistakes. But instead of wasting time bellyaching, you should try to learn and increase your skill set. That way, when the same situation occurs again, you'll be able to fix it instead of standing here sucking your thumb. Everyone gets a one-time excuse for a pity party when something goes wrong. But if it happens again, and you aren't able to fix it again, that's laziness, pure and simple. That means you're stagnating. We can't rest on our laurels. Even a small step forward counts. We must always grow as people. Only then can we repay other people for being kind enough to trust us. We must master every skill we possibly can, so that others can have peace of mind. so they feel free to go wherever they please without worry or concern. That's something which they've entrusted us with, and we can't let them down.
She's giving a life lesson to a hologram.
But Fixie has no way to learn new skills. Without a software update, evolution is impossible.
Wow, how pragmatic.
Don't worry, I'll impart all my knowledge to you. I'll show you all the latest technology that the Ark has to offer.
You're going to teach Fixie skills? You're going to help Fixie?
You bet I am! Your crash course starts now! No, not like that! Use your hands for that, not the electric drill. We mustn't rely on machines for everything.
Okay!
No, that's not it! You can't just rely on brute force!
Okay!
We've still got a long way to go. You need to memorize the revised edition of welding reactions.
Okay!
After that, I want you to read this dissertation on stress and weight distribution for various materials.
Okay!
Is it just me, or is Fixie speaking differently?
Phew! That should do it! How do you feel?
I'll build everything you need. Saw teeth, entire buildings, you name it. I can make it for you, and fast.
I like the confidence.
Should we connect its emitter, Mr. Alfred?
I already conducted the necessary repairs while it was learning new skills. I did not encounter any resistance.
So was all that waiting we just did a waste of time?
Not necessarily, dear passengers. I wanted to help it rid itself of guilt.
Well, now that that's settled, why don't we move on?